y'all know the shit about me, it's the motherfucking getting this shit motherfucking set up, whether it's the car, whether it's the motherfucking house. This shit frustrates the fuck out of me. But I decided to switch gears just a little bit, because when I first started doing these fucking Friday videos or whatever, hold on, gotta get the fuck out of here. When I first started doing these videos or whatever, they were in the car, baby. We was doing these in the car on the way to work and editing while we trying to be at work and shit. But, you know, there has been a lot of growth since, you know. Well, I don't know what you consider growth. But your boy went from being in a car. Well, first of all, no, there is growth. There is growth. Let's start there. There is growth. Because your boy started with, you know, ranting on Snapchat. That was back in the day, baby. That was back in the day. But then, you know, once I got a little bit of decorum about myself, you know, I started doing Instagram stories and all that good shit. But from that point, I was like, oh, let's do IGTV. And then we kept pushing. And I finally, I bought me a backdrop stand. And you can go look at the video. Because it's so raggedy. Like, all of my old videos are on IGTV or whatever on my Instagram page. But my first sort of stationary video was in the house with a backdrop stand that I bought and a wrinkled ass sheet. So the fact that we doing this shit now, and I know how to use Adobe Premiere, all that shit. There's growth. Including my hair, my roots. Jesus, gotta do something to this head. But no, there's so much growth. But I just wanted to get back because I went from, you know, just, you know, having a wrinkled sheet, talking like that, to actually like bringing people into my segments or whatever. But I wanted to get back for a little bit and just. This hot. This is prime time. This is original. This from the jump, baby. And I'm not even making no sense, but whatever. I'm just excited. I had to stop and get a car mount stand, because the reason I stopped making the motherfucking videos in my motherfucking car was because my fucking stand broke. And once that broke, I bought another one, but it was from Five and Below, because the first one I bought was like $15 from Advanced Auto Parts, all that good shit. Which I just bought another one, and the shit was really fucking up, bruh. The shit was really fucking up. I was sitting in the motherfucking parking lot, and first, cause I got this shit more rigged than a motherfucker. Because first of all, it's a dash fan. Why is this shit hanging from the window? Don't make no motherfucking sense. And another, I low-key hate the car setup now because like the light is inconsistent and all that other shit. I mean, sometimes the boy be looking good and the light be looking good, but it's okay. Cause we going back to the raw shit. Don't be out here fucking raw, y'all. That's not what I implied. Nasty. But what the fuck was I even talking about? I done got so fucking off track. No, the reason why I'm making this motherfucking video in the first place. Well, no, I was talking about the car stand. Get it together, Sean. Get it together. Oh shit. Well, see, this is the reason why I'm making the video right here. But I had to stop and get a car stand and make this video because it's Mother's Day. It's not Friday, but I'll never record these motherfucking videos on Friday because I gotta have these motherfuckers out to you by Friday. So I'm recording on Sunday. It's Mother's Day, and it's probably about to be another 2 weeks before you see this motherfucking video. But I left home, and you know, I finally pushed myself to just really go home and experience my family. And I don't think I've ever talked about this in any of my videos, but I just have this, I don't like going home. And it's not that I don't like going home, but I just think there's a lot of trauma and just all kind of negative feelings associated with just being around my family. Not that my immediate family are bad people. Like, I love my mom, my sister, my brother to death, but I feel like there has just been so much that has happened that has just sort of like, I associate home with negativity. And that may sound fucked up, because, you know, why don't you want to go home? Why don't you want to go home to your mom and all the other shit? Don't judge me. Because it's a lot there. But I'm really trying to get myself, really in 2020, I'm trying to get myself back to just some of the fundamental things that I'm doing. I.e. this video, because this is fundamental right here. I'm trying to get back, and I pushed myself to go home. Spent a little time with my mom yesterday, my mom and family yesterday, and I pretty much spent most of the day like at home. And I brought my mom breakfast, or really the whole family. Spent about $60 at, what's it called? What's that place called with the pancakes? I can never think on these videos. No, IHOP. I spent about $6 at IHOP. And that was a mess. And I'm not sure if y'all have recognized just, people were raggedy before, but ooh, that's a big ass truck behind me. Ooh, let me pay attention while I get on this road. Oh my God. I was like, let me not get my ass ran the fuck over. Get on this motherfucking highway, because, you know, I'm about to talk about why the people raggedy, because people, not only do people not know how to drive, they don't know how to do shit else since this motherfucking quarantine has started. But anyways, we a little crooked. Okay, there we go. So, people have just lost their shit since this motherfucking quarantine has started, and I don't know, like, granted, people didn't have common sense before, but now people really don't have common sense, because the IHOP was a fucking mess. And I don't know what made them think, like, if y'all were gonna social distance in the IHOP, there was really all of like maybe 50 people as a whole in the IHOP. Like, they had people like table, gap, people at the table, gap, people like, if you gonna do all that, just keep the motherfucking restaurant closed. Nobody wants to, that's too much, especially if people try to sit down and eat. Just take the to-go orders, set up your little process, have a streamlined process, because Zaxby's is a little raggedy too. Actually, everybody been raggedy when it comes to their processes. And granted, I'm not coming for the essentials workers before y'all come for me, because I know we all roll with the punches, all that good shit. But let's continue doing shit that makes sense. Like, IHOP, why reopen if you're gonna do all this? That's too much. That's too much. And I know waitresses gotta make a motherfucking lemon. I said lemon, like the fruit, nigga. Get the fuck. I know people gotta make a living, so I'm not coming for people at least trying. But let's continue making the smart decisions. Like, if you're gonna be scary and all that other stuff, you know, when you're coming out and actually going to these places that are reopening. Granted, they should have been reopening in the first place. Kemp dumbass. But if you're gonna be scary and all that stuff, stay your ass at home, because you really fucking it up for the people who got shit to do, trying to make this work. and go out and do what the fuck they need to do. But anyways, took my mom breakfast. That was a long ass tangent. Y'all, I need someone to start like, Sean, you talking too much. Like, get to the motherfucking point. But motherfucking spent $60 on breakfast, like raw, you know, French toast, pancakes, eggs, hash browns, sausage, turkey sausage, bacon, pork sausage, like all that other stuff. Took all that home. And granted, my family roasted me for bringing home the turkey bacon because my grandma was like, this shit soft as fuck. What the fuck is this? This ain't no motherfucking bacon. Granted, she didn't say it like that, but it was in her tone. It was in her tone. But freaking, I took all that stuff home, spent $60, and really just pushing myself to not dwell and not even necessarily dwell, because I don't dwell in like my feelings or anything, but really not let my my negativity that I feel with negativity that is associated with being at home or being around my family dictate my actions towards them. So did like a really nice gesture today, paid for breakfast, brought it home, and really just spent the day there. And what I'm really coming to realize is not necessarily about, you know, like actively doing something, but sometimes about just being in people's space. It really does a lot. And that has been what my mom has been fighting for months. Like, we really, I stopped coming home, and a part of it was like, once I left for college, you know, my grandma moved in because my mom takes care of my grandma and like my siblings. Like, there was really for me no place to come home. Like, I didn't have a room. I didn't really have a space of my own. Like, and granted, I can get into this in a whole nother video, but there was never, I really felt like I never had a strong sense of home. Like, I was never stationary. Went to 5 different elementary schools. And I really began like fighting my mom to stay stationary. One, because I loved the music program that I was in. So I was, once I got to middle school, high school, I was like, Mom, I can't go nowhere else. Like, this is me. This is my home. But I've had so many houses, apartments, living with family. Like, I am traumatized when I don't have a place that is like for me to constantly come back to. So once like my room was given to my grandma, I'm like, well, I've built the life here in Kennesaw. Let me continue building on that. And now I have my own apartment with furniture and stuff. So like, and granted, I pay rent now too. So your boy don't be trying to be too, you know, out his house for too long when you paying the motherfucking bills there. Who got time to be sitting somewhere else when you pay rent? Nah. Who? Not me. So I just, you know, if I do come home, like, all right, cool. I came, we were here, and I leave it. But I was just in the space today, and it's so funny because I started paying my tithes. I mean, I've always paid my tithes, like, growing up and all that other stuff, but I really started taking it seriously maybe like a year and a half ago, just being around my roommates and his girlfriend, like, really just, you know, paying that 10%, that true 10%, and I was on top of it. I really was, like, I was on top of it. So I started bringing back those fundamental things, you know, paying my tithes, and reinvesting in my family, or reinvesting in those who have invested in me and are the reason why I am where I am today. Let me tell you something. $60 for motherfucking breakfast. Nothing of it, and I'm on a tight budget for work and all that good shit. I really am. And I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm swiping the motherfucking card because these are the people who have resulted in my success, have loved me unconditionally, all that other stuff. I'm leaving out, you know, all that other stuff. My mom's telling me thank you. You know, I got a whole box right here, like, full of shit that she's giving me. My mom always gives me shit, and that's why I, like, love her so much, because she's just always giving me so much. But she throws on something else into the box. And I was like, what's this? And she was like, it's just a card, like, thank you for, like, coming home today and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. She was like, don't leave it in the car. And I was like, what's in it? And she was like, just don't leave it in the car. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I'm going, I don't know where I end up going. No, I go to the Walmart because I was like, oh, like, I really need a car mount. And granted, I was going to get the car mount before I was doing this video. But I got in the Walmart and I was like, well, fuck it. Because I got in the Walmart and I couldn't find a motherfucking car mount. And that's what goes back to people just bragging. Like, the stores are ramsacked right now. And I just don't motherfucking get it. But whatever. Couldn't find a car mount. So I'm leaving the Walmart. Leaving the motherfucking Walmart, finally open the car. Y'all. And this is not to flex. It's really not. My mom put $1,000 in cash in this motherfucking car. And please, y'all, I need a motherfucking gun now because y'all about to motherfucking rob a nigga. $1,000 in cash. And all I saw was 50s in here. And I was like, wow. Counted it real quick, you know. I count some motherfucking money in the car, you know, when you gotta go, you wanna run, you gotta do. But counted cash, I was like, this bitch that gave me $1,000. $1,000 in cash. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? One, let me tell you why. There's a lot of different layers to this. There's a lot of different layers because one, the fact that you just passed off $1,000 to me in cash, I think you're selling drugs. To be honest with you. But whatever, you know, that we just gonna put that behind us. I don't think my mom is selling drugs. But Mom, I came home for Mother's Day for you to give you something. Why are you giving me $1,000? Why? And I'm still, and it's so funny because I sat down, because, let me backtrack a little bit. With me just having, you know, sort of just distancing from home and not going home as much, like, me and my mom used to talk so much. Like, I used to tell my mom absolutely everything, and I still do to some extent, but that has, like, drastically changed since I've been in my apartment and graduated college. Like, I sort of operate on my own. And it's just so crazy that, and this is why it's so important for, I think, you just to reinvest into, like, those fundamental things. $60 to $1,000 in one day, not because of me investing in, you know, stocks and bonds and all that other shit, but me just putting time into my family. Cause I'm taking this $1,000. It's about to be put up, cause your boy gotta move. Your boy gotta move in a couple of months. And I'm living by myself, and it's just so funny how things are starting to line up right now. Like, it's absolutely insane. That small time that I spent today just reinvesting came full circle. And I mean, this has been my lesson, or the lesson that I've been needing to learn for years. Stop investing in niggas or people or situations that just do not feed into you. I'm sitting here trying to water shit that ain't meant to motherfucking grow. That's a word right there. I don't think y'all heard me. That is a word. I'm sitting here investing shit and pulling water into shit that ain't supposed to motherfucking grow. But I gave a quarter because I give a lot. I really do. I give so much to the people that I care about and just things that I deem important. But, and you can call me fucked up all that other shit for not investing to myself. But one, you don't fucking know me. Some of y'all don't know me, and y'all don't know the depths of some of the shit that I've been through. So there's reasons why I don't do certain things. So let's relax and backtrack and bring it into full context. But I took a quarter of what I actually do and push myself past those negative feelings. I took some of that water home today. I took it home, and nigga, this is financial, but there are so many other things that comes out of that investment. Like, I'm closer with my sister and my brother than I was yesterday. You know, they're going through a trying time with, you know, going into adolescence and dealing with y'all bitch ass niggas who in middle school and high school. Because baby, ain't nothing easy about being in public school. And fucking realizing that your dick get hard and your pussy get wet and all that other shit. That's explicit, but that is real when it comes to adolescence and puberty. That shit is hard. That's when shit really start fucking up in your life. When you start getting horny and feelings for people and social constructs and imagery, like, whatever. But there's just so many things that have blossomed today. Like my bank account, one, my relationship with my sister and brother, continuing to offer, and this is the most important thing for me, to be honest with you, continuing to offer my mom the support that she needs, because even though I've hinted towards sort of negativity that is like associated with my family and, you know, my mom per se, like, and if my mom ever watches this video, like, this is not to discredit anything that you have ever done for me. You have given me the world, and you continue giving me the world. Like, I owe you everything that I have, and that's why I continue to actively work towards being the best person that I possibly can, because I realize that I don't ever want us, or I don't want to be put in the situation that my mom was ever put in. And I saw her going through when I was growing up. So, like, honestly, I'm working towards where I can buy my mom, my auntie, my sister and brother a big ass house, and they don't gotta worry about shit. That is what I'm aiming to do, and that's why I've just put myself in this mindset, and I sort of push myself away from the negativity. I sort of have to do it, and I can be better. I can't just be like, well, I'm never gonna motherfucking go home. I can't continue to do that. But I'm just putting myself in a space to take care of my family, my family now, and just my family for the future. But anyways, bringing it back to the point, like, reinvesting into things that are fundamental for you, like, because it's just beautiful. Like, I haven't felt this good about my family in years. Years, and the fact that I just spent maybe 6 hours with them is like just unparalleled, and just the return and investment is crazy. Like, it's really not about the money, y'all. Even though it feels real nice, because your boy was like, I'm spending all this money, how it's about to happen, but God will take care of you, baby. When you invest in the shit that He wants you to invest in, God will take motherfucking care of you. That's just that on motherfucking that. That is just that. Oh, excuse my language, but I can cry because it is just crazy. Like, oh my God. In the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all have an excellent, blessed day. Like, y'all do what y'all do. If y'all want to see more content, like, make sure you comment, like, subscribe.